Anybody remember Sawyer Brown? And yeah, that's right. Hey, it is, what is it? It's February 27th. We are up to the last day of, tomorrow is the last day of February. I kind of despise February because we have to pay rent on this space, and I always get mad. Same with the mortgage on the house, that it's a short month and 28 days. Come on. Though 28 days later, maybe coming out, or 28 years later, whatever it's called. Anyways, I digress. It is your good friend. It is your pal. It is your compadre. It is the Mighty Malcolm, as I was referred to here by our friend Jeff Lloyd, who's in the store picking up his John Lennon record, no doubt. Double Fantasy. Everybody loves Double Fantasy. So, yeah, we're here. It is Thursday night. It is, February 27th, 2025. News came out today that Jeff and I were just talking about, that we lost Gene Hackman, one of the great American actors of all time. I would say that... Anne Marie.
He was a Marine.
Oh, he was a Marine too?
He joined the Marines at 16.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
There you go. So 95. That would mean he was born in 1930, I guess. So there you go. By my math, at least in theory, he might have been born in 1920. Well, probably not. Anyways, yeah. So Gene Hackman. Who is your favorite actor of all time, Jeff? Because mine is probably Jack Nicholson, because he can make. I always feel that it's basically a director that makes. Marty Scorsese or Quentin Tarantino could put us in movies, and one of us would be nominated for an Academy Award. That's just the way it goes with great directors. But with like Jack, he could be in any film and make it great, even if the director was a little sketch.
Yeah, no, Jack was a great one. I also like Pacino. I always like Pacino.
Pacino, yeah, Pacino's great.
Kind of an obscure Pacino movie, but Scent of a Woman is one of my favorite movies.
Hooah, hooah.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, nice. What about Dog Day Afternoon? You ever see that? Yeah, that's a good movie. Say hello to my little friend as well. There's a lot of good. And then Dunkachino. You ever see that Adam Sandler movie, Jack and Jill, with Al Pacino in it?
Yeah.
He plays himself.
It's so funny.
It's
goofy.
Yeah, it's really goofy, but it's not the greatest movie, but it's fun if you're just kind of just hanging out and doing nothing and want to let your brain melt a little bit. And then at the end, he's doing a Dunkachino commercial because Adam Sandler's like a rep for an ad rep, and Dunkin' Donuts wanted Al Pacino for Dunkachino. And then Jack is Adam Sandler, and Jill is Adam Sandler. Their brother sister, and then Al Pacino falls in love with Jill, which is Jill Sadelstein. So, anyways, I'm giving away the whole movie, and Jill ends up on The Price is Right, which is quite funny. And then there's a scene with Johnny Depp where Jill says to Johnny Depp, "Were you in Duran Duran?" And he says, "Yes, I was." So, anyways, I don't know. I digress. Anyways, I'm hepped up on goofballs. And what record did you? Oh, The Sound of Music.
Yes.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
I'm particularly fond of Edelweiss.
Edelweiss. There you go. Very nice. That's cool.
Was it I Am 16 going on 17? That's a great one too.
Nice. You think the daughters are watching tonight? Oh my goodness, I hear my father. Father, I heard you on the internet tonight and you sounded amazing, Father. Do they have a British accent?
They do.
That's good. That's good. Oh, yes. Is this Edelweiss?
Philip was asking about it.
Philip was asking about it. Oh, well, there you go. All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Hey, and so to my left is Casey. She is back after going on sabbatical in Yakima or somewhere. She went, I think she went to Baghdad. Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, you had an overnight trip to Baghdad. You surprised the troops in Baghdad, like I guess George Bush used to do back in the day. But yeah, so, and then you had some like early Easter dinner with the troops in Baghdad. And then now Casey is back after going to Baghdad, Iraq. That's why she missed last night's show. But Amanda kicked ass, and Amanda's back, and she is hanging out. And Jen may be somewhere out there lurking, just watching. So that's cool. I love when Jen hangs out with us. So there you go. Well, I think I've rambled on about Gene Hackman. I know there's, yeah. Anyways, that story is a conspiracy theorist's dream. So unfortunate at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be a common sense explanation to what happened there with Gene Hackman passing away today at age 95, and then also his wife and his dog, which is kind of weird. Obviously, that makes it the weird thing. Gene Hackman movies. I guess I know he was in The Conversation. I've never seen that movie. I know he was highly regarded as an actor. I just haven't seen a lot of Gene Hackman movies. I've seen some. Yeah. Anyways, I can see him. I can see him in. He was in that one movie with John Travolta. Get Shorty. He was funny in that. So, anyways, and obviously he's been in other stuff as well. I know Crimson Tide. Everybody recommends. I think with Denzel. Denzel, I think, was in that movie as well. So there you go. All right, cool. I'm going to say hello to everybody. Amanda, can I trouble you for a cold water? That is appreciated. I forgot to grab one in the store before we started. And then, we'll get started with some stuff. I do have that super cool, where is it? There it is. The Guns N' Roses 2LP. Is that a 2LP? It feels like a 2LP. Yeah. The 1991 pressing in the shrink coming up a little later. With the hype sticker, the Jay-Z Collision Course on blue vinyl from 2014. It was a record store day release. The really cool Metallicas, which are gatefolds and are 45 RPMs. So that's a couple of those. And then Pantera. And then, the Tesla. Nice. Only time it was ever pressed in the U.S. Some 9 years ago. So anyways, all right, I'm going to say hello to everybody, and then we'll get the party started. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is 6 Central and 5 Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time Zone, and then 4 p.m. Pacific. I think, do you know when the time change comes? Is that like not next weekend, but the following weekend or something like that?
I grew up in Arizona.
Well, that's right. We don't do. Yeah. So, anyways, it's March 9th. So, I guess it would be. So, we only have. Is that right? We'll only have another week, and then the time will start changing on everybody. Unfortunately, because we talked about adjusting the time. I'm all in on it. Jen's maybe not the biggest fan on it, but then also I can understand the appeal for doing it at 5 o'clock Arizona time. But anyways, that's a whole train wreck of a conversation anyway. So, but I'm gonna say hello to everybody. Let me do that. Oh yeah, that's right. Dave said Gene Hackman was in Superman. Cool. All right. First tonight was that right? Is that Jason was first tonight? Very nice, Jason. Very cool. Adam. So who's the big winner tonight? Jason's the big winner tonight. Booyah. Adam Rosenhammer. Is it? Did I ever find out if it's Rosenhammer or Rosenhammer? I'm going to go Rosenhammer because it just sounds cool. Either way, it sounds cool in my mind. Anna was third tonight. Hey, Anna. Peyton hanging out with us as well. Good to see you. Katie, Brian, Rebecca, Paul. Very nice. Tito, George, Jason, Adam, Richard, Terry, Marty, Michael Hamby. I used to know a guy named Michael May. I used to always say his full name. Maybe it comes from anybody named Michael gets the full name treatment. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. Mark hanging out with us as well. Yeah, Pacino was a great actor. But we also lost, Michelle Trachtenberg, which I really don't know that much about her, unfortunately. So I know she was in Buffy, but I never watched that show.
I was obsessed with the Ice Princess. It was a Disney movie.
Oh, was she in that? Okay.
Yeah, she
All right,
was.
cool. Tom hanging out with us as well. And Philip is looking for Bloody Kisses from Typo Negative. That's $45.99. And I think he wanted us to add that. So I'll add that. And if you have changed your mind all of a sudden, let me know. That's cool. Let's see. Jorge hanging out with us as well. And, of course, Philip. T-Rex. Hey, how you doing, T-Rex? Good to see you. Ricky Roma and Glengarry Glen Ross. Yeah, I love Glengarry Glen Ross. You know, yeah, there's so many great lines in that one too. Gregory. Spoiler alert. Jason says, Manuel, good to see you. Also, Jenny Jepson hanging out. Harold, the party can begin. Jeff now sitting in his car. Thank you very much, Jeff. Don, good to see you, Don. And the Poseidon Adventure. See the Poseidon Adventure? I didn't know that. Unforgiven. Yeah, I have seen Unforgiven. It took me forever to see Unforgiven. I think I saw it a couple of years ago, and Jen ended up falling asleep during it. Not because it was a bad movie. It's a great movie. She just fell asleep, and it's just one of those things. And we've never gone back and watched it, though I did finish it. Hoosiers was great as well, too, though I never saw that. So what do I know? Hey, Ed, how you doing? James as well. Denise, good to see you. Dave. Hey, Matt, good to see you as well. Very nice. Brian Turner, very cool. And I think that's Darren. I'm catching up with the chat here. All right, cool. There you go. All right, let's start the show off with maybe a banger, maybe not. What is this? This looks like a Adam Bullock type of record. This is Fallujah. Speaking of Baghdad, this is Fallujah, and this is Empyrean something. Anyways, it's $19. It's VG++. It is on gold and black Galaxy vinyl. Fallujah, is Fallujah in Iraq? I think Fallujah is in Iraq, so, but I'm not sure 100%. This is limited to 1,700 copies, and the record is indeed called Empanada. No, it's not called Empanada. It is called, that's the band name. That is Fallujah. And then that's the name of the album there, if anybody's interested. So that is 19. If anybody is got their hands ready for a little Fallujah. This is OU812 by Van Halen. Of course, I guess we've only gotten one of the reissues of the Sammy stuff. We got the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. I've heard Balance is supposed to be next. No sign of 5150. And no sign of OU812. This is $34. It is a VG++ copy. It is a U.S. Club edition. If you're interested in a little Sam, I always say Dave, Sam, Eddie, Al, and Mike. There you go. So that is 34 on the mighty Van Halen. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Halen. Everybody loves them. All right, cool. All right, Tom, you said you wanted a copy of a Day to Remember. This is on the highlighter splatter vinyl. So if you still want that, we got that pulled for you. If you don't want it, let me know. I also have a Day to Remember slip mats on the way. So that should be pretty cool. So there you go. I'm going to give that to our friend Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Michael is in on the Van Halen. OU812 indeed. That Michael has that for 34, and the Fallujah record, or is it the Empyrean? I'm not sure of that word. So there you go. That is 19. If anybody's interested in that one. All right, what else we got here? Oh, this comes out tomorrow. I think it comes out tomorrow, or maybe it came out last week. Anyways, just wanted to run it again, just in case anybody was looking for it. This is $42.99. This is the indie exclusive on clear vinyl, Soul Coughing, 30th anniversary of that copy. This one comes out tomorrow. This is Motorhead, and this is Ace of Spades. This is on blue and white marble vinyl. It's cut at 45 RPM, so not too shabby. And there you go. That is $31.99 if anybody is interested in that one. And then one more new record coming out. This is coming out tomorrow, is it, I think? This is Testament with Practice What You Preach on orange and bone swirl vinyl. That is $29.99 on that bad boy.
Tom did confirm he does want.
All right, Tom's going to pick up the A Day to Remember. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. There's the sticker on the Charlie, by the way.
And Manuel is going to get the motor.
All right, Manuel is going to grab the Motorhead. Let me grab that. Thank you, Manuel. Very nice. Boom. Michael Hanby has the Van Halen for 34. I'm going to do a quick, probably last call on that one, just a second. And then the Fallujah, I think the band is called Fallujah. That is on 19 on gold and black Galaxy vinyl. And Testament is Rebecca is going to grab the Testament. Cool, thank you.
And I only have the one motor.
And we only had the one Motorhead right now, Stephen. We'll try to get some more in stock. It just is, I think it comes out tomorrow. But we're already, well, maybe it doesn't come out for like another week or something, because there's two other Motorhead reissues coming out. I forget which ones they are, but kind of the three big albums they're doing, and that one's coming out. So it might be next week that album actually drops. So there you go.
Adam is in on that.
And Adam is in on the full. See, do I know my Mr. Bullock or not? Right. Adam is in on the Fallujah. Take us all the way to Fallujah. Jalalabad. You know, when the Iraq War was going on, my favorite city in Iraq was Jalalabad because it sounded fun. It sounded like, you know, hey, give me a big bowl of Jalalabad. I don't know what it was. I would assume it may be Jello. Are you afraid of Jello, Amanda? Because you look like the type of person that would be afraid of Jello.
No.
Okay. Casey, you're not afraid of Jello, are you? Okay. Some people are afraid of Jello. What can I say? Van Halen, last call on that for Michael Hanby, and I'm going to do a last call on the Fallujah for our friend Adam. Cool. A couple more new records, then we'll sell those and we'll get to the next ones. Yeah, we just another copy of this and the used self-titled. This is the reimagined cover on super duper color vinyl. I forget the color. Maybe Casey could look that up for us, what color vinyl that is technically. This is Marty Robbins and his Trail Songs. This is on Bullets and Blood vinyl, and it's from the original master tapes. It's $31.99. Cool water on here. Obviously, El Paso is on here, among others. So there you go. Jello is, see, Katie is afraid of Jello. See, there you go. I like to put it in my mouth and like kind of swish it through my teeth and just let it kind of dissolve. And it freaks everybody out when I do that. So sorry I mentioned that right now. It is on Black Widow vinyl, whatever that means. Is there a color description on the used?
No, there's not, but it's like grayish with like red squiggles and black squiggles. And it
Okay,
looks cool.
grayish with red squiggles and black squiggles on the used record, if anybody's interested in that. All right, Fallujah is going to go to our friend Adam. Thank you very much. A big bowl of Jalalabad is also on the way to you, Adam. So you got that to go. You got going for you, which is nice. And then the Van Halen is going to go to our friend Michael Hanby for 34. Very cool. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. All right. What else do I got in here? I have. Well, let's try this one. And it's going to be interesting because this finally got reissued last year. But this is the 2014 Record Store Day version of Jay-Z Linkin Park Collision Course. There is no DVD. It does not come with the DVD. It is $1.99 if anybody's interested in it. It is the 2014 Record Store Day blue transparent vinyl. So it is an OG copy in really nice condition. What is it? It's an excellent condition. And so that is $1.99 if anybody is interested in that bad boy. It doesn't come with the DVD, though. The DVD versions, they sell for like $400, $500. So the guy who traded that in should have kept the DVD. It's probably somewhere in his DVDs because he was just moving. He sold us a bunch of stuff and he was moving. So there you go. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, so this is Power Slave. This is the Zoetrope. So a friend of the show, or a friend of the store actually came in. He sells us a lot of Pink Floyd, sells us a lot of Maiden, sells us a lot of Metallica. And he had apparently picked this up. And this is, so this is $49 because this is now out of print. It is a gatefold. It is the Zoetrope. So if you're looking for the Power Slave Zoetrope, it's still sealed. And it is $49. But it was in somebody's home. So we marked that one as used. So there you go. Just like we got a, what was it? Taylor Swift Lover live from Paris into the store. And it's still sealed and new, but it was in somebody's home. All right. More new vinyl. Let's see. What do we got here? I got Nickelback, All the Right Reasons, $28.99. Rockstar's on there. Photograph, Animals. For a Fight for All the Wrong Reasons as well. What else? Soul Coughing, I did that one. Oh, Metallica, Master of Puppets, $28.99. So if you're looking for an OG, not an OG, but a reissue copy of Master of Puppets, and I do have one from 17 years ago coming up, which I believe, yeah, is the 45 RPM version of Metallica. So that's kind of cool in my humble opinion. All right. So Jay-Z Linkin Park $199 Record Store Day version, blue transparent vinyl. The Maiden is $49. It's still sealed. It is a Zoetrope 40th anniversary that came into the store. And where do we go from here? Well, we go to Cypress Hill. That is Black Sunday. It's $38.99 if anybody's looking for a copy of that one with Insane in the Brain on that bad boy. All right, I'm going to do a last. I'm going to keep things moving tonight because I ain't going to waste no time. I'm going to do a last call on the Jay-Z Linkin Park 2014 RSD on blue transparent vinyl release for $199 and the Maiden for $49 sealed zoetrope. I think the retail price on these was, when it first came out, maybe $40.99, but they've shot up in value because they aren't pressing anymore. So there you go. Well, speak of the devil, and well, that was maybe not the best reference there, but whatever. There's interest. That's what I'm trying to describe. Not that Rebecca's the devil, unless you want to be a little devil, like Little Debbie cupcake. Do you ever have? Because when I was growing up, my mom would always buy me Little Debbie stuff. Does Little Debbie still exist?
Oh yeah.
Oh, does it?
Oh yeah.
Do they have like the brownies still?
Mm-hmm.
I always loved the brownies.
Yeah, the cosmic brownies are my favorite.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Didn't they have like other stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Not like Twinkie knockoffs or something?
Ho-hos.
Ho-hos?
Ding-dongs.
Oh, okay, cool. No, Scott, the Tesla hasn't come up yet. So, all right. So cool. So I'm going to do a last call quickly for Rebecca on the Power Slave, the sealed zoetrope. And I'll do one more record. We'll sell that. And then we'll put the Jay-Z to the side. This is an album you should steal because it is a double album. It is System of a Down. It is $33.99. And IEAIAIO is on here. I know that song. There's probably other stuff I know on here, but that is System of a Down, $33.99. That is a 2 LP. Rebecca is going to grab the the Iron Maiden with what's the track list on this one? Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight. Oh yeah, that's good stuff too. A Rune of the Ancient Mariner. Very nice. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca grabs that for $49. I'm going to put Jay-Z and Linkin Park to the side. Thank you, Jay-Z and Linkin Park, the RSD release from 2014. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. What else do I got? I have well, let's show off this Metallica. So this is a 2008 U.S. press of Metallica. This is the Metallica. It has the obi that goes around the record instead of like the Japanese ones. It has louder, faster, heavier. The 45 RPM series Metallica, like you've never heard them before. Ride the Lightning from 2008. It is in excellent condition. It is $119, and it is a gatefold, and it's really nice, and it's on the Warner Brothers label. So there you go. When they did the 45 RPM series, I guess with Warner Brothers before, Metallica bought back their masters, and now they publish under the Blackened label, but is distributed, I think, by Warner Brothers / Rhino. So there you go. That is $119. If anybody's interested in that, that's a heavy bad boy because it's a 2 LP. Normally, obviously, Ride the Lightning is a 1 LP. So all right. So Martin is in on the 45 RPM of Metallica Ride the Lightning. Thank you, Martin. Good to see you tonight. And then Haley is Haley, buy it. Tyler's there. Tyler's encouraging her. Let me grab it. So Haley, I'm going to set that aside for you. If you decide you don't want it, that's cool. Just let us know. We are very friendly most of the time. So this album just celebrated its 50th anniversary. This is the 1978 pressing of the record. It's got like the people in there. So this is kind of a different pressing. There was a 75 pressing of this version of the record, and then there was a 78 pressing. This is $34. It's a VG++ copy, but it's in beautiful condition on the jacket. And it's got the little cutout windows and everything like that. You can see all the people. Look at all of the people here tonight. Exactly. So that is $34 if anybody's interested in the Led Zeppelin 1978 pressing, which is in just insanely beautiful condition. That is $34. All right, cool. And Haley did want this System of a Down. Thank you, Haley. Jeff Lloyd interested in the hey Jeff again. He's just in the store when the show started. Jeff is interested in the Zeppelin. He has that for 34, and Shane is interested in the Metallica at 125. And now Shane has that. It's been a long time since we saw Shane as well. We saw Mike Torres last night, which has been a while, and now we're seeing Shane tonight. So good to see you, Shane. Thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome back, as Vinny Barbarino and Epstein and Washington and Horshack would say. Mr. Katea. This is Van Halen. This is live in Dallas in 91. This is the red variant of the record. It is $39.99. If you're looking for a copy, we've also got more Nickelback. This is Silver Side Up for $28.99. And that is Never Again, How You Remind Me. Too Bad on there as well. So there you go. I saw that at Alpine Valley in Wisconsin, Creed and Nickelback are playing a show together. I love it. I love it. Sticking in all these uptight people's faces that didn't like Nickelback and Creed, in my humble opinion. So there you go. All right, cool. Jeff has the Led Zeppelin for 34, and Martin went to 135 on the Metallica, and Shane is at 150 on the Metallica, the 45 RPM series 2008 pressing. All right, let's see. This is the Killing Moon 40th anniversary. Includes the original B-side and Killing Moon all-night version. Echo and the Bunnymen. Okay, cool. That is $20.99. It is a 12-inch single. I like the packaging that they did on it. It's like smaller than a normal record, but it's really nice. I don't know. That's just me. Great White Hooked. That is $36.99. It is on sea blue vinyl. This just got reissued. That is with the unedited cover. So you get the naughty version of the cover, and instead of the hook being sunk lower and just seeing her head. Martin is out on the Metallica. So Shane has that for $150 right now. Cool. Thank you, Shane. Is that $150? I think that was right. Yeah. So Shane has that for $150. That is the U.S. press 2008 in excellent condition with the Obi strip, 45 RPM, 2LP gatefold version of Ride the Lightning. I'm going to do a last call on the Led Zeppelin. That's a really nice copy of this record, Jeff. You're about to score. The 1978 pressing, a VG++ copy of Physical Graffiti on that one. All right, cool. What else we got here? That is Rat Invasion of, well, this is an invasion of your privacy. This is Reach for the Sky. Unlimited white vinyl. It is $31.99. That is Way Cool Jr. and I Want a Woman on there, among others. Yeah, there you go. And one more new vinyl. This is Soundgarden, Down on the Upside, $45.99. I really like this Soundgarden record. It is a 2LP. It is a gatefold. Pretty Noose is on here. Blow Up the Outside World, Burden in My Hand, among others on that one. All right, so the Zeppelin is going to go to our friend. No, he's not parked out there. I was just checking to see if he was still parked out there. Going to go to our friend Jeff. Physical Graffiti, baby. And I'm going to do a last call for Shane on the Metallica, the 2008 U.S. press of 45 RPM series from Warner Brothers. Excellent condition. Gatefold, 2LP. All right, cool. I have, let's see, another record in here. And this is, well, this looks like another Adam Bullock record. Adam, are you hanging out right now with us? I got one potentially for you. I don't know who these guys are. Do you know who Glacial Tomb is?
No.
No. Okay. So this is Glacial Tomb with the self-titled record. It's red and white vinyl. Is that red and white or red in white?
Red in white.
Okay. So that would be pink.
No, like there's a white vinyl and then there's a red circle in it.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. It's in excellent condition. It's $24. That is Glacial Tomb. That sounds really metal, doesn't it? Really metal.
George jumped in on Metallica, and Tito's going to get the Nickelback Silver Side.
All right, Tito's going to grab the Nickelback Silver Side. We were in last call on the Metallica, and George has jumped in at 162. That is Nickelback Silver Side up, right? Yes. All right, cool. Tito's going to grab that one. Thank you, Tito.
And then Adam's in on the Glacial Tomb.
And there you go. Adam is in on the Glacial Tomb. See? I know what people like. I know what a lot of people like. I haven't figured out everybody yet, but you know, when we're hanging out, you're picking up music. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe Adam would like this one. Oh yeah, maybe Jeff. Well, Jeff surprised me with the Led Zeppelin, honestly. So, but that's a great album. This is Glacial Tomb. It's $24. Adam has that right now. Shane is at 162. Hey Brian, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
She's at 165.
165. Sorry, I was. So Shane's at 165 on the Metallica, and then the Glacial Tomb is at 24 with our friend Adam. Where did I leave off? I left off with Soundgarden, and this is the Foo Fighters, In Your Honor. That is $39.99. Very nice. Best of You is on here, so great record from those guys. Linkin Park. This is their greatest hits for $45.99 on clear black and red splatter vinyl. I guess everything you'd want from Linkin Park, except for obviously the new stuff. Some people love the new stuff. Some people don't care for the new stuff. So there you go. And then I have one more Nickelback record tonight. This is Dark Horse. This is $31.99. And this might be my favorite one, maybe because of the producer who will remain unnamed. Something in Your Mouth is on here. Burn It to the Ground. Gotta Be Somebody. Shaking Hands, and If Today Was Your Last Day is such a great song. So that is $31.99 for Dark Horse by Nickelback. And Peyton wants the Nickelback. The Metallica is the John. The Metallica is the 2008 U.S. press on Warner Brothers after Warner Brothers had bought Elektra of Metallica Ride the Lightning 2 LP 45 RPM series. Metallica like you've never heard them before. That's the Obi strip around the front of it. It is a 2 LP gatefold. I think I got that right.
Do we have a sloppy LP?
A sloppy LP. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what T-Rex is saying.
Maybe T-Rex is making sloppy joes. It's a very much a staple of the Midwest. I love a good sloppy joe. In fact, hook me up with like a couple sloppy joes and some potato chips or potato salad. I'll be good to go. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the Glacial Tomb. That is red in white vinyl. So there's like a white outer circle, red inner circle. I think I got that right. Yes. That is $24. And then the Metallica is at, and Peyton wants the Dark Horse. Cool. Thank you, Peyton. Peyton's going to grab the Dark Horse. And let me see. I think Shane has the high bid right now at 165 on the Metallica. So I'll wait. We'll go ahead and sell this to Adam, the Glacial Tomb, for 24. Thank you, Adam. And then once I get done with that, and once I've pulled the new record, I'll do a last call for Shane on the Metallica record there. Cool. All right, what else do I got in here? I have Richard Marx. This is Repeat Offender in excellent condition. Excellent. I saw there was a trailer for Shrek 26. Shrek whatever. Speaking of Mike Myers and excellent. $29. This is Repeat Offender in excellent condition. The jacket looks great. It is a European press, I can tell. Satisfied is on here. Angelia is on here. Right Here Waiting is on here. So great record from Richard Marx. That's $29 if anybody is interested in that. What's that?
George is at 182.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but then change it.
Okay, so George went to 182 on the Metallica, and Shane's now at 185 on the Metallica. All right, cool. So I have the Tesla still coming up. I have another Metallica from that series, the 45 RPM series. And then I think that's from the 45 RPM series because the guy had both of them, but the other one doesn't have the, well, anyways, we'll figure that out when we get there. And then Richard Marx is 29, Repeat Offender in excellent condition. This is Peace Sells Baby, but who's buying? $36.99 for Megadeth. Very nice. And then Mr. Big, the debut record with Addicted to That Rush on it. I know these guys are like touring Japan right now. I think they're really big in Japan. That's suffice it to say, this is $39.99. Obviously, that's the Billy Sheehan band with Eric Martin, Paul Gilbert, and Pat Torpey. I think I said that right. Very nice. All right, cool. Shane's at 195 on the Metallica. And Richard Marx is still at 29 on that bad boy. Cool. All right, so we got the rest of this new vinyl coming up tonight. We've got the Encore crate coming up a little later. And I've got that Tesla, the Guns N' Roses, and then, I got that Pantera. That's super cool. Oh, and then I've got a White Snake in there. That Slip of the Tongue. There's a couple. There's a Tooth and Nail from Dokken. What else is in there? Oh, Green. Oh, who is? Oh, Dio. And what was that band? Oh, Candlemass. So that's like metal, baby. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to take a sip of my water, and then we'll check in on Richard Marx. If Richard Marx isn't getting any love, we'll put Richard Marx to the side and do something else there. All right. George is at 214 on the Metallica. And Richard Marx, I'm going to do a last call on the Richard Marx at 29 for repeat offender. Really nice. The jacket's in beautiful condition, actually. And the record is, in excellent condition, too. So there you go. If you're a Richard Marx fan. This is Shout at the Devil by Motley Crue, a brand new copy. That is $30.99. I just heard Shout at the Devil on the way in today into the store. What else is on here? Obviously, in the beginning, Looks to Kill, Helter Skelter, Too Young to Fall in Love, one of my favorite Motley songs, and then 10 Seconds to Love as well.
Did we have a WS?
I think he's probably talking about the White Snake we have coming up. So there you go. I'm going to put Richard Marx to the side. Thank you, Richard. Your songwriting abilities are fantastic, but no dice tonight on that one. Shane is at 215 on the Metallica. Let's grab another record out of here. Let's grab that White Snake. When in Rome, right? Why not? Is that it? Right there. Boom. Slip of the Tongue in excellent condition. It is $39. The jacket's really nice, too. It is a club edition, U.S. club edition. So Slip of the Tongue is, Fool for Your Lovin'. That was kind of the big song on there. Kitten's Got Claws is also on here. The Deeper the Love is on here as well. Knowing David Coverdale as I do. Slow Poke Music is on here as well. David. He's actually a funny follow on social media if you ever want to check out David Coverdale on social media, because he's actually pretty funny. It is in excellent condition. It is $39. I know he had some vocal issues or something, so he had to cancel the tour a couple of years ago, and we haven't seen Whitesnake again yet.
Paul was first, and then Paul bid, but he's technically bidding against himself.
All right, so Paul was first at 39, and now Dave has jumped in Addison's jumped in as well at 55, and Tito is out. All right, let me check on the Metallica, see how we're doing there. Shane is at 215 after George went to 214. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do a couple more new records and then see if we hear from George. This is Queens of the Stone Age, T-Rex. It's your boyfriend. This is Like Clockwork, $32.99. That is it's a single LP, but it is a gatefold. Good stuff from Queens of the Stone Age. We just got a killer CD collection in this past weekend. I mean, a lot of 90s stuff, Queens of the Stone Age, Smashing Pumpkins, System of a Down, some rare stuff in there too. So we're going to be working on that this weekend to put it out next week. This is the new Kill Switch Engage. It's $41.99. It is on Red Smoke vinyl. If you're interested in a little Kill Switch Engage, who no doubt will be doing the festival tours this year, because I always see Kill Switch Engage on the festivals. So there you go. Cool. George is at 232 on the Metallica. Gregory's out on the White Snake. Dave.
What was the price for the Richard Marx before it gets lost?
Oh, sure. The Richard Marx is $29 in excellent condition. European press, but a really nice copy. And the cover looks great. So there you go. There you go, T-Rex. There you go. What about? Oh yeah, I got a Candlemass record coming up, Adams. And Dave Diaz is at 60 on the White Snake, Slip of the Tongue. Cool. And then George is at 232 on the Metallica. All right, what else is in here? All right, Shane is out. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Shane, and your interest in the record. It was good to see you. Been a while. So we'll do a last call then for George at 2:32 on the Metallica. Cool. And then the White Snake right now is and Denise is feeling feisty. Well, that's good, Denise. I haven't actually seen Denise in a while either. So I know that Amanda was saying you hadn't seen Denise. So, yeah, that's good. And then Denise was so nice to give us the music stand here, which is great. So that's awesome. Hey, Greg, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We always love making new friends. Everybody, this is Greg. Greg, this is everybody. Very nice. And Casey, how are you doing?
Good.
Oh, okay, cool. Got it. All right. Dave's not here, man. I get that joke. All right. Let's see. So Dave is at 60 on the White Snake, right? Addison is out. So what's that? That only leaves Dave. Okay, so I'm going to do a last call then on the White Snake. That is slip of the tongue in excellent condition. That is 39. I'm sorry, wait, 60. Is that right? 60. Yes, 60 for right now for Dave Diaz. And I did a last call on the Metallica. So Metallica is going to be our first cowbell of the night. Very nice. And George is going to pick up this super nice. The packaging on this is really nice, George. And it has the OB. It's super cool as well. So thank you, George. George is going to grab the Metallica for 232 if memory serves right. Okay, cool. All right. I'm sending you a surprise next week. Uh-oh, Katie. Is it Jell-O?
Maybe it's a fourth cowbell.
Maybe it's a fourth cowbell. So we got the Amy Childs cowbell. Thank you, Amy, if you're out there somewhere watching. And George is going to get the Amy Childs cowbell tonight. Thank you. Go for it. Very nice. Thank you, George. Thank you, Shane, and everybody else interested in that record. And then at the same time, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and get Dave Diaz the Slip of the Tongue record in excellent condition. It is a club edition for 60. David Coverdale, Steve Vai, Adrian Vandenberg, Rudy Sarzo, and Tommy Aldridge. The lineup on that record. All right, cool. All right, let me grab another record out of here. Let's grab the Tesla. This is super cool. So this is a 2 LP. So the original one that came out in Europe back in what? Let me do some math. 91 was a single LP. So this is a US press. It is 2016. It came out. It is $199. It is a VG++ copy. It's still in the shrink, and it has the hype sticker as well. So 25th anniversary edition, 2 LP featuring the hits What You Give, Song and Emotion, Call It What You Want. I loved this album along with Don Henley's The End of the Innocents. It has more important. See, they skipped over songs that they should have put on there. Edison's Medicine is on here. Change in the Weather, Put This in Your Pipe and Smoke It. You remember that one. Government Personnel is a great song, but Freedom Slaves is also a great song. So great record from Tesla. That's $199, still in the shrink. It is, it's not a gatefold. I stand corrected on the gatefold. It's not a gatefold, but it is a 2 LP of the record. $199 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, Ed is in on the Tesla, so Ed has that for $199 now. Cool, thanks, Ed. Let me grab, speaking of Candlemass, there you go. How about Candlemass live in Green Valley in excellent condition? It's $24. It is a gatefold. It is Candlemass Friday. Friday, July 3rd, 2000. So 25 years ago. Would that be right? Have those guys been around that long? Maybe. Seems like a pretty good set list with a bonus sound check version of Demon's Gate. And so that's $24 in excellent condition, gatefold on the Candlemass record, if anybody's interested in that one. All right, let's keep going. This is Homesick. Is that Homesick? By our friends in Falling in Reverse. That is $29.99 for a brand new copy. This is Rush. This is Counterparts. This is the 1993 album remastered, just got released. And that is a 2 LP, not a gatefold, but a 2 LP. And it is $39.99 on that one.
You said Falling in Reverse. That's not Falling in Reverse.
Oh, it's A Day to Remember.
Yes.
See, I get those bands confused sometimes. So it was A Day to Remember, yes.
Adam's in on the live.
Is he? Oh, I see. Live. I don't think he likes live. I think he's trying to convey that he doesn't like live records. I myself love live records. Yeah, Rebecca, it was a day to remember. So sorry about that. And Peyton, thank you. The Tesla is at $199. With Ed. It is the 2 LP. This record has been out of print since then. So it came out in 91 in Europe. Thank God, because the Europeans were pressing some of our favorite records back then, as where America had abandoned many of those bands that we love, like Tesla. And then some 25 years later, in 2006, it was reissued in the U.S. for the first time as a 2 LP. It's a pretty long album, so it only makes sense it should be a 2 LP in some ways, because I think they kind of jammed it on to the other one, to the European pressing back in 91. Though that's a pretty good pressing too, because I think Jen and I might have that pressing. But this one's cool because it's still in the shrink and it has the hype sticker. So Ed has that for $199 at the moment.
And George is at 214.
And George has jumped in on the Tesla at $214. All right, cool. And then Candlemass, if you're interested, that is live Candlemass in Green Valley. Green Valley. Where is Green Valley? I don't know where Green Valley is. Do you know where Green Valley is, Amanda?
I do not.
I want to say like Pennsylvania or something, but I don't think I'm right.
That feels right.
I doubt it, but you never know. Sometimes instinct is a wonderful thing. Oh, there is a U.S. press? Okay, well, I didn't know that. So there you go. I stand corrected. But this is the 2 LP version of it. This is Slipknot, Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses on the Violet double vinyl. That's $33.99 on that bad boy. We've also got more System of a Down, $26.99 for Toxicity. Exactly. Love it. Ed's at $220 on the Tesla. This is Sturgill Simpson, High Top Mountain, for $21.99 if you're looking for a copy of that one. I'm going to do a last call on the Candlemass. That is Candlemass Live in 2000. It is $24 if anybody is interested in that one. Isn't that where the Green Giant lives? I think, ho, 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 Green Giant. I think you're right about that, Darren. I think you're pretty damn right about that, buddy boy. And I don't think he's even being funny. Maybe you are a little bit. This is Oceanfront Property by the great George Strait, $31.99 for the classic record, which includes All My Exes Live in Texas and the title track. So there you go. What else? This is Pink Floyd Animals. Oh, Pink Floyd. Speaking of Pink Floyd, their long, much loved Pompeii concert movie is finally being not reissued. It's being well, anyways, this is $31.99. That's what I'm trying to say. This is Pink Floyd Animals. But in the meantime, a couple of pre-orders to tell you about that are super cool. It includes Pink Floyd. That is at Pompeii. That's being issued on vinyl for the first time ever. It's up for pre-order on our fantastic website of love called Rock This Town Records. And it's $48.99. And there is a pre-order up for this one that I've been waiting for. This is Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes. Most of it is pretty much Led Zeppelin songs or blues songs. This is maybe 30 years ago that Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes got together and did this. There is Remedy on it by the Black Crowes, and there's She Talks to Angels, but most of it's Zeppelin or just straight up blues that Jimmy Page was raised on back in England. And that is Live at the Greek from way back when. That's coming out, I guess, only like a couple of weeks now. So that's super cool. So a couple of pre-orders I wanted to let you know about. That is Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes, Live at the Greek from like 30 years ago. And then the Pink Floyd, which is live in Pompeii back in the day, that movie or whatever. So there you go. Cool. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to put Candlemass to the side. Thank you, Candlemass, for participating tonight. They join Linkin Park and Richard Marx. And let me check in on what else is going out. Ed is out on Tesla. All yours, George. I'll find one someday. Congrats. All right. Thanks, Ed, for your interest in that. George is at 238 on the Tesla. So we'll do a last call for George at 238 on the Tesla. It's such a great record. I do love that record. I know that, I love Mechanical Resonance or Resonance. As Jen always teases me that I say it wrong. But my second favorite Tesla record is indeed Psychotic Supper. And obviously Nikola Tesla, made famous by himself. And then of course he was in The Prestige. Well, David Bowie played I can't talk. I can't. Oh my God, Nikola Tesla. So David Bowie was Nikola Tesla in the Christopher Nolan movie that had Christian Bale in it and Hugh Jackman. That's a really, really good movie. Michael Caine, of course, in every Christopher Nolan movie. And then David Bowie is Nikola Tesla, living in Colorado Springs. And at the time, I think Jen and I lived in Colorado Springs there. So there you go. Not too shabby. All right. Let me grab another quick record here, and then we'll sell the Tesla to George. This is Talk Talk, It's My Life, an OG copy. U.S. press from, what year did this come out? 1984. It's got It's My Life on it, which was the big song, and then obviously made it even a little more popular by No Doubt. That is $24. It is a VG++ copy. The cover looks great, actually, on that one. So that is Talk Talk, if anybody is interested. All right, George is going to score 2 grails tonight. George is going to grab the Tesla Psychotic Supper. Thank you, George, for 238. Appreciate that. And Casey is grabbing the cowbell. She's grabbing the middle cowbell. So this is the mystery cowbell that someone sent us that they haven't fessed up on it. And this is the really loud one.
It sounds like you would go with this.
Do you know who Nikola Tesla was?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he basically, well,
Scientist?
yeah, and yeah, he was an inventor and invented a lot of stuff. He was the inspiration for the Tesla motor vehicle thing. You know, it's not him, but they named the car company after Tesla. And a lot of people say that Thomas Edison stole a lot of his stuff from Nikola Tesla and didn't give him the proper attribution or credit. And Tesla, the band, sings about that a lot. They're not a fan of Thomas Edison, so hence the song Edison's Medicine, and that's on that album. So, all right, cool, George, go for it, Casey. Very nice. I appreciate it. That's awesome. All right, let me find that other Metallica record, and then after that, we'll do the Guns N' Roses. This is the. I'm trying to see. So, can you actually pull this one up, because I want to look at the notes on this one. So, this is the 2008 Warner Brothers pressing. It doesn't have the Obi, but it's a single LP, and I think this is the same thing with the 45 RPM, but would they have been able? No, there's no way they would have fit all that music on a 45 RPM. So this one's a little different, but it's the Warner Brothers pressing, and it is the 2008 US press. And any information you can give me that's in the system there, that's $89. If anybody's interested, it's in excellent condition on Warner Brothers for Metallica on that one.
Like the played once? Is that what you're talking about?
No, just kind of like any of the other information that's included there. Was there any other information included?
No.
Okay. Well, anyways, I can do a search and we'll figure that out. So, anyways, $89. I'm gonna actually jump on here really quick and do my. Assuming everybody can still hear me, I'm sitting in the big chair now.
Awesome. The Franz brothers were conspiring that maybe Austin sent us the cowbell.
Austin? Hey, that's possible. I suppose that is definitely possible. So let me get you the information on the Metallica, because I had it in here. I'm just what's up? Yeah, that was that one. Okay, cool.
And everybody can still hear you, so we're good.
Okay, cool. All right. Can you confirm that there's 2 records in there? Because it only feels like 1 for some reason. I don't know. Yeah. So I might pull that up tonight, because there might be a little bit of a discrepancy on that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's weird. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to pull the Metallica, because there's there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. So I apologize that I didn't look at that a little closer. So I'm going to pull that and we'll figure out what's going on there. All right, cool. So let's get to the Guns N' Roses, right? So this is occasionally that'll happen. There'll be a hiccup and somehow something will get through. But this is getting through. And it is the 1991 pressing. Still in the shrink of the of Guns N' Roses. It is a VG++ copy, and has the hype sticker as well. It is $229. So that is Guns N' Roses. It is not a gatefold. It is but it is a 2 LP of the band of Guns N' Roses. I'm trying to think here. Anyways, $229 for Guns N' Roses. Use Your Illusion, 1991 pressing. Still in the shrink with the hype sticker on that one. And Gregory is first in on that one. Cool. Thank you. All right. Gregory is in on that. John Kaiser also in on that. So cool. All right. There you go, Dave. So Dave scored back like 8 years ago when he bought a copy of that Tesla.
Wow.
There you go. And Addison is also interested in the GNR. What's that? Oh, and Martin and Chase. Hey, Chase. We always love making new friends. Amanda's hanging out with me, and also Casey and Chase. Everybody. This is Chase. There you go. Cool. My favorite illusion, Michael. All right. I'm going to do a last call on this Talk. It's my life. Very nice. Thank you. All right. And then, let's see where we at now with the next one. All right. So more new vinyl. Let's get through the rest of these. So Animals, I was talking about the Pompeii finally being issued on vinyl, coming out, I think in May. That one was coming, I think. But anyways, this is Pink Floyd. I'm guessing we're going to get a Wish You Were Here 50th anniversary as well this year. Maybe. We'll see. That is $31.99. This is Filter. This has Hey Man, Nice Shot on it. Isn't this the one with Hey Man, Nice Shot? This has Take a Picture on it. Okay. So this is the Filter record with Take a Picture on it. So sorry, this is title of record, $42.99. It is a gatefold. It is a 2 LP. Well, maybe it's a 1 LP. No, it's a 2 LP. And it is on Craft Recordings. So that's always one of my favorite labels if you're interested in that. All right, cool. Martin is at 320 on the GNR OG from 1991, still in the shrink. See, last night we talked about that Poison that Mike Torres picked up, and I just can't believe that. Yeah, I'm not that smart to have left stuff in the shrink when I was buying records in the 80s. So I also appreciate the people that were that smart to save the shrink, save the hype sticker, especially since that's not a gatefold or anything. So there you go. Cool. All right. I'm going to put Talk to the side. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And let's see. I'm going to pull another record out of here. Oh, this is Dio. This is Killing the Dragon. This is a reissue of the record that I think came out like in the late 90s. And this was reissued, I think, in 2009. So Dio, Killing the Dragon on red and orange swirl vinyl. It's $24 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, cool. Let me grab a drink of my water. All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Adam is in on the Dio at 24 on that one. All right, let's finish out this crate here. This is Vulgar Display of Power. This is on white and true metal gray marble vinyl, $28.99 if you're looking for a new copy with Walk on it and This Love as well. I know that Pantera is doing an official tour now, so that's kind of cool. In Excess Kick on clear vinyl. That is $29.99. One of the great records of 1987. And this is Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger for $32.99 for this one. Outshined is on here. Rusty Cage is on here as well, among others. And then one more. That is On Through the Night from Def Leppard. It is $33.99. Def Leppard's first record out of the gate. All right, Ron is also interested in the Dio, but right now Adam has that, and the Guns N' Roses is at. Well, I can't find it. There it is. Martin has the Guns N' Roses for $320. Cool. All right, Paul's going to grab the Pantera. Thank you, Paul. Very nice, vulgar display of power. I love that cover. And Manuel's going to grab the OG Leopard On Through the Night.
And Dave is going to grab the Richard Marx.
All right, Dave is going to grab that Richard Marx. Cool. Thank you, Dave. Let me find that for you. And Sig is also looking for a copy of the Leopard one, but unfortunately I don't have another one, Sig, but I'll try to get another one in stock if you're interested. John is at $330 now on the Guns N' Roses 1991 pressing of this bad boy.
Where an auction for Dio runs at 28.
All right, Ron is at 28 on the Dio now and Adam is still in on that one at the moment. This is the Cult, Beyond Good and Evil, first time on vinyl. And is this on color vinyl? Yeah, it is. Translucent red and bottle green vinyl. $41.99. That is a gatefold, and that is a 2 LP as well. So there you go. Martin is now out on the Guns N' Roses. This is Firehouse, Smoke and Fire vinyl. That is $40.99, and that is Don't Treat Me Bad, Shake and Tumble, All She Wrote, and Love of a Lifetime on that one. And then last but not least in this crate tonight, it is Extreme with Porno Graffiti, $44.99, a Music on Vinyl pressing. Speaking of Music on Vinyl pressings, Music on Vinyl is pressing the first 14 records in a box set of Cheap Trick on crystal clear vinyl. So that's pretty cool. That's also up for pre-order if anybody's interested. I know Jen is super interested in that because she is a huge Cheap Trick fan, and I do love me some Cheap Trick as well now.
Gregory is out on DNR and is jumping in on Dio, and to confirm for Adam, yes, it was.
Okay, cool. It is on red and orange swirl vinyl, yeah. So Gregory is in on the Dio now at 35. Jorge wants the Filter. There it is right there. Boom. I heard Take a Picture. It's kind of a great son song because, at the end, hey, Dad, what do you think about your son now? Assuming, you're not, living on the street doing PCP or something, and, you could probably sing that, because, everybody wants their children to be more successful than they are, right? Indeed. Let's see. John is at 330 on the GNR. And I think everybody else is out at the moment, right?
Gregory's out.
Martin's out. And Addison was still in, I think, potentially.
Addison's out,
Oh, Addison's out. Okay.
and we haven't heard back from Chase.
Okay. And then Chase, we haven't heard anything from Chase. So I'm gonna check in on the Dio. That's at 35. Adam is out on that one, though I think Ron was still potentially in on that one. Maybe. But I'm gonna do a last call on the Dio at this moment for Gregory at 35. And Ron, there you go. Boom, jumps in at 37. So Ron now has that for 37. And then while I'm here, I'll do a last call on the GNR from 1991. That is 3 at what's that? 330 with our friend John Kaiser. All right, cool. So recapping this crate really quick. If you need prices on anything, let me know. Extreme, Firehouse, The Cult, Soundgarden, cool bands, man. In Excess, Pink Floyd, George Strait, Sturgill Simpson, System of a Down, Slipknot, Rush, The Cranberries, Killswitch Engage, Queens of the Stone Age, Motley, Mr. Big, Metallica. No, not Metallica. Sorry, Dave. I'm not trying to rub it in, buddy. Megadeth. Sorry, Dave Mustaine. Linkin Park, Foo Fighters. That is Soundgarden again. Rat, Great White, Echo and the Bunnymen, Van Halen, Cypress Hill, Soul Coughing, Marty Robbins, The Used. Kind of a lot of rock and a lot of country. Well, a little bit of country. The Used, Nickelback. That is All the Right Reasons. And then Metallica with Master of Puppets, not the one that I just showed, but the most recent reissue.
Ron is out on the deal.
All right, Ron is out on the Dio, so I'm going to do a last call for our friend Gregory at 40 on the Dio, and John Kaiser is going to pick up the GNR for 330. Very nice. That is super cool. My God, I just can't believe how nice a condition this is, and it's so awesome to see older records come in. And I know, well, I guess it's coming up on 35 years next year for that record from GNR. But well, both records, I guess.
And Adam wants the Marty Robbins.
All right, Adam is going to grab the Marty Robbins. I love Marty Robbins because my mom, I guess that's why I love Marty Robbins, because my mom was a big fan of Marty Robbins. And so I heard a lot of Marty Robbins growing up, and I'm just like, yeah, this guy's good. All right, thank you, Adam, on that one. And a little more cowbell. We're going to the old school cowbell for John Kaiser, getting the cowbell tonight for the GNR. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody, for your interest in that. Boom, go for it. Dinner is served. There you go. The Van Halen live in Dallas in '91. No, we still have that one. That's cool. A big fan of Dio. Yep. So Gregory's going to pick up the Dio, Killing the Dragon. And who was on this record? I remember looking at, I think it was Jimmy. I knew some of the names. I think Jimmy Bain was still with Dio then. So anyways, I digress. All right, cool. Let me swap the new vinyl crate over for our encore crate tonight. We'll see what's in that bad boy. And let me pull a Pantera record. So this is Pantera Live, baby. This is from Donington, the racetrack, or Castle Donington, whatever you prefer. I guess there's probably a castle at the racetrack. And now it's the home of, obviously, it's the home of Download. They call the festival Download. This is $39. This is the Far Beyond bootleg official pressing. It is VG++ copy. Let's see. It's still in the shrink with the hype sticker. It says live, raw, and stronger than ever. Pantera's seminal Monsters of Rock performance recorded June 4th, 1994. Includes Walk, Use My Third Arm, Cowboys from Hell, and Mouth for War. I can actually give you the whole track list. It's Use My Third Arm, Walk, Strength Beyond Strength, Domination and Hollow, Slaughtered, Effing Hostile, This Love, Mouth of War, and Cowboys from Hell. I can't imagine how cool that set list would have been back in the day at Donington in '94. So anyways, that's $39 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. I've never seen that actual Pantera record. I've seen the one at Dynamo, which is really cool, but not that one.
Did we have a Dokken earlier?
Did the Dokken sell while I was en route? The Dokken. Oh, no, I think there's a Dokken coming up. There is a Dokken coming up. And why not pull it right now? So this is Dokken. This is still in the shrink. It is a VG++ copy. It is a US press. And VG++ is mentioned. It is a club edition because there's no hype sticker. But maybe they weren't putting hype stickers on Dokken records back then. I can't really tell if it's a club edition or if it's just a label edition. There is a small saw cut I see right there. Other than that, this thing's pretty tip-top. So VG++, it is $39. And it is, Dokken, tooth and nail. So if you're interested in that one, there it is. Paul is in on the Pantera. Cool. Thank you, Paul. All right. Here comes the encore crate tonight. This is the Rolling Stones on clear vinyl. That is, there's Bob Dylan's Dream. And then it's pointing towards the flush. What the hell? And there's some inappropriate drawings on here too, I see. This is $29. It's in excellent condition. It's a reissue from, I don't know, let's see if I can figure out what year this came out. 2012. And it is this, what is this? Oh, Beggar's Banquet. That is $29 on clear vinyl from 2012. If you're interested in that one. I've also got Heart with Magazine for $14, a VG++ copy. There is a clip corner right here. Let's see. Well, it's Heart. I don't really know any of those songs by Heart, but I've heard of the record. This is Retrospective, the Best of Buffalo Springfield, a VG+ copy for $9. There you go. And then one more. This is Cargo for Men at Work in excellent condition. That is $19 with Overkill, and It's a Mistake on that one. All right. Pantera is at $39 with our friend Paul, right?
Yes, with Paul.
All right, cool. And then Dokken is at, well, Dokken's at $39 by itself. So is that a textured cover? I'm trying to figure that out. I don't think so. I guess not. Maybe it's just the shrink wrap, I guess. Yeah, it's probably just the shrink. Okay, cool. All right, what else we got in here? I have the Cars Heartbeat City. That is $19, a VG++ copy for the Cars Heartbeat City. I'm trying to buy a collection from a guy down in southern Arizona, and yeah, and unfortunately the internet has given him bad information. So he's like, yeah, that Cars record's worth $55. No, it's not. That Michael Jackson record I got, it doesn't have the Michael Jackson co-producer credit on it. It's worth $1,500. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Damn internet. It's like the internet is basically, if the Bible's the Bible, the Quran's the Quran, then the internet is basically a swamp water preacher with a pamphlet. As I always say.
We're in auction on Pantera.
All right, cool. Pantera has gone into auction, and Tom is at 45 on the Pantera.
And can you give some info on it?
Sure, Shane. This is Far Beyond Bootleg. It is an official pressing from Rhino back in the day. I don't know what year did this come out. Anyways, it's Pantera live at Donington in '94. It's a VG++ copy, and Tom has it now for $39. They did 9 songs, I guess, at Donington that night, including This Love, Effing Hostile, Cowboys from Hell, Walk, among others on that one.
Can you do a check on the docking? Gregory is wanting a certain kind of copy.
Oh, sure. Is it the one where Don Dokken is in the nude?
Oh, look.
Amanda's like, give me that. I'm looking. No, it's
I don't know.
probably the
exactly.
label.
No, if you just look at his comment.
Oh, okay. Can you check the back of the jacket? It says art. Yeah, I don't. That's the issue.
That's why I was like, I don't know where to.
It's usually just kind of just floating there, but it has a barcode. But yeah, the back of the jacket, I don't see an RCA or BMG on there.
Is it tooth and nail?
It is tooth and nail, yeah.
In the system, it doesn't say club.
Okay, no, so it's not a club edition. It is not a club edition. We did put it in the system. I just can't read it on the price sticker. So it's not a club. It is a US press from, what label were these guys on? Were they on Electra? Yeah, they were on Electra. There you go. So there you go. Tom is at 60 on the Pantera. I've also got Night Ranger. This is a Japanese press, a Big Life. It is in excellent condition. That is $24. Very nice, with Secret of My Success on there. Bryan Adams Cuts Like a Knife in excellent condition, $19. Boom. Gotten a lot of Bryan Adams in lately. I always love Bryan Adams. Jethro Tull. What is that? Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die. $9 a VG++ copy on that one. And Greg says he's okay on the Dokken. I'm going to go ahead and do a last call on the Dokken. That's $39 for an OG US press.
He's saying he's in on it.
Oh, he's in on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said,
okay.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Gregory. So I'll do a last call for Greg on the Dokken for $39. Cool.
Dave's gonna get the Bryan Adams.
All right, Dave's going to grab the Bryan Adams. Love this record by Bryan. Cuts Like a Knife. My first exposure to Bryan. It was fantastico. Fantastico. Paul is at 80 on the Pantera. Far Beyond Bootleg, they call it. Live from Donington in '94, though it is an official press. Coming from the, Rhino basically puts out all the stuff that Warner Brothers has accumulated over the years. Rhino kind of puts out all the legacy pressings, I guess, at this point. Maybe not like Green Day yet, but I'm sure eventually Warner Brothers will be like, okay, we're shifting Green Day over to Rhino. So, but Rhino always does an amazing job, in my opinion. So Shane is at 85 now on the Pantera.
Tom's out.
And Tom is out. Thank you, Tom, for the interest. And Paul's now at 100 on the Pantera. All right, so let me Show off this Pat Benatar record, still in the shrink. It is $14. It is a VG Plus copy. It is Crimes of Passion. There you go. Very nice, Pat. You Better Run. Yeah, You Better Run is on there. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, fire away. This is Led Zeppelin. This is $24. This is a recent reissue of the record. So you save maybe what? $7, $8 off of a new copy. $24 for Led Zeppelin. It is a gatefold, and it is Led Zeppelin for a VG++ copy on that one.
Dave was first for Pat.
All right, Dave was first on the Pat. Addison was second. Ironically, the good news is, Addison, Sandy is in Los Angeles this week, picking up some collections for us. Very nice, Sandy. Thank you. And she was telling me she picked up a bunch of Pat Benatar, including that one. So we'll have that coming up at least maybe next week or the following week. This is Chicago 17, an album I love. This is $14. It is, yeah, there you go. Hard Habit to Break, Stay the Night, etc. on that bad boy.
And Paul is out.
All right, Paul is out on the Pantera. Shane is in on the Pantera at 125. I think that leaves everybody out except for Shane. So I'm going to do a last call on the Pantera for 1 1/4 for Shane, and Dokken is going to go to our friend Gregory for 39. Thank you, Gregory. All right. I also have After 7. These guys. All right. My sister-in-law loved these guys back in the day, I know. This is $24. It is After 7. And what record is this? This is, well, the self-titled record from After 7. $24 in excellent condition. This looks like this is a European press. I can see by the barcode on the back. But maybe, what year did this come out? So this might have been hard to find back in the 80s. 1989, yeah. So that's when the U.S. is kind of stopping printing vinyl. So especially for some of the good artists. So there you go. Cool, cool. All right. Shane is going to grab the Pantera Far Beyond bootleg live from Donington in '94. Very cool, Shane. Thank you, sir. Shane grabs that for 1 1/4. And yeah, good to see you hanging out with us. I think I might have. It might have been like a week or two ago, Shane. I mentioned I was talking to Jen, and we were talking about. I don't know. We were talking about some stuff. Oh, yeah, some metal stuff. And yeah, we said, oh yeah, whatever happened to Shane? We haven't seen Shane in a while. And then there you go. I spoke it into existence. Or well, maybe Jen spoke it into existence. All right, so Shane's getting the cowbell tonight. Thank you, Sean. Here you go, Amanda. Go for it. Our neighbors must think we're lunatics. All right, After 7, I'm going to do a last call on that for 24 if anybody's interested in that one. In the meantime, I have a Fleetwood Mac. This is still in the shrink. It's $19, and and it's the textured cover one. So, and it is an OG textured cover. So there you go. No barcode or nothing. It's a VG Plus. We did throw it on the turntable. It sounded good. VG Plus copy, $19, still in the shrink on the Fleetwood Mac. If anybody's interested in that one, I'm going to put After 7 to the side. Hey, Greg, thanks. Have a great weekend. Appreciate it. And then I'm going to grab another record out of here. Let's see what else is in the back here. Oh, I got a Poison record back here. All right. This is I think we had Open Up and Say on Tuesday night, except it was the red vinyl version from like 7 years ago. This is the band cover from the U.S. back in where they covered up everything except her eyes, so the tongue is gone. This is the band cover of Poison, Open Up and Say There's a VG Plus copy. There's a little wear on the cover, a little ring wear. A little, maybe a little nick there, but other than that, it's pretty good. VG Plus, it's $39 for an OG from 1988 of Open Up and Say, not Open Up and Say, yeah, it is Open Up and Say, that is $39. So there you go. All right, let's keep going. Sorry. I have a cowbell on my boat, and it's wise to not sit too close to the cooler. That's funny. Nice. Oh, I already did that one. All right, cool. Oh, Sammy Hagar, VOA baby, Voice of America. That's $19, a U.S. press, and it is a VG++ copy. Can't Drive 55 on here. Two Sides of Love, which is a great song, and the title track as well. This is Hall & Oates. This is Big Bang Boom for $14. VG++ copy. Method of Modern Love on there, among others. A lot of 80s action tonight. This is Huey Lewis and the News 4. Do you like Huey Lewis and the News? Because Hip to Be Square is on here. It is $19, and it is in excellent condition. Very nice copy on that one. And one more while we're at it. This is Chain Reaction by Carolyn Franklin, still sealed. 1970 Funk and Soul for $14. So there you go. Very nice. Cool. All right. Let me check in on Fleetwood Mac and Poison. No shirt, no shoes, no dice, no love. All right. So I'm going to do a last call on the Fleetwood Mac at 19. Last call on the Poison at 39 for the Open Up and Say the censored cover from 88. And we'll keep going. Jay Giles Band, Freeze Frame, baby. Centerfold. That is $14. A VG++ copy of the Jay Giles Band. That's a nice copy of that one.
Jason is first for the Carolyn.
All right, Jason is going to grab the Carolyn. Denise was also interested, but Jason's going to grab that one. Cool. And then I got Whammy by the B-52s. This is on, what is this on? This is on limited edition splatter vinyl. Okay, it's green and black splatter vinyl, $14 in excellent condition if you're into the B-52s. And then one more, then we'll find some new stuff to put up. This is Kiss, and this is Animalized. Not Animalized, this is Asylum. Tears Are Falling, Who Wants to Be Lonely. It's a VG++ copy, still in the shrink with the hype sticker, $29. That's a first come, first serve if anybody's interested in that one.
SK's in on the Poison, and it's just the self-titled Fleetwood.
Yeah, it is the self-titled Fleetwood Mac. And then SK is in on the Poison, so I'll do a last call for SK on the Poison at 39. In case you're joining us a little late, we still have the Jay-Z Collision Course. That is the Record Store Day edition, 2014 on blue transparent vinyl. It is $199. It does not include the DVD, unfortunately. If it had the DVD, it's probably, well, twice as much, maybe 3 times as much. Addison is going to grab the Kiss. He was first. Steven was second on that one, but Addison was a little quicker. So
What's the price on the
the Sammy Hagar was 19 on VOA for Sammy Hagar. Yeah, those Sammy Hagar records have never been repressed, so every year they're harder and harder to find.
And Katie's going to pick up the B-52.
All right, Katie, in addition to not appreciating Jello, but does appreciate the B-52s. Very nice.
And Jason is deferring the Carolyn to Denise.
All right, Denise, if you want the Carolyn, Jason is going to be a wonderful young man and defer the Carolyn if you're interested. But Stephen is going to pick up the Sammy. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen. He grabs the Sammy. All right, I'm going to put Fleetwood Mac to the side. Thank you very much to Mick for hanging out with us. What else did we have that I was going to mention? Oh, we had that Candlemass record. We had Talk Talk with It's My Life, that album from 84, and then After 7. And SK is going to grab the Poison, Open Up and Say VG Plus copy. Little ring wear on the cover, but not too bad. And is the band cover from 88. So there you go. I guess once that Guns N' Roses record came out, Appetite came out in 87, everybody's got a little sensitive there. And when Poison did their cover, they're like, nope, not so much. I've heard some people say that Guns N' Roses should put out a reissue of the band cover since, I guess, whatever. All right, that's enough of that. All right, let's keep going. This is Madonna, Like a Virgin, a VG++ copy. It is a U.S. press from 1984, and it is a fantastic record. But there you go. But you knew that. I knew that. Even Yellow Dog knew that. Let's see if Gregory would have been with us. It would have been nice to see if he would have gotten that reference. This is Naked Eyes. This is a VG++ copy as well, a U.S. press, and that is $34. A harder record to find. Always something there to remind me is on there. And then, of course, my favorite song from these guys, Promises, Promises. You Make Me, Promises, Promises. All right, cool. All right, let's see here. Denise is going to grab that Carol record. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Jason. I already did the Big Bang Boom. Diana Ross and the Supremes Greatest Hits. That is a VG++ copy for $14. Thank you to Diana Ross. Ooh, this is such a good album. This is the Power Station. This is $19. It is a VG++ copy on that one, the Power Station. I guess technically it's called 33 1/3. And let's see, Some Like It Hot is on there. Bang a Gong. I love the song Murderous as well. So, all right, Rebecca is in on the Naked Eyes. So Rebecca has Naked Eyes for 34. I'm going to do a last call on that one. Madonna is at 24. I'm going to do a last call on that one. No one has that at the moment. This is the Grateful Dead. Well, somebody was asking about the Grateful Dead last night or the other night. We never got back to it. Anyways, this is in excellent condition. It's $24. This is Wake of the Flood by the Grateful Dead, an OG copy of it. And that's in really nice condition on this. So there you go. A little Deadhead action there. Big Chill soundtrack, $9. You have not been mark saved from the Big Chill soundtrack. It has reemerged. Anyways, $9. Excellent copy. Great soundtrack. And then Helix. Is this the album that has Rock You on it? This is $24. It's a VG Plus copy. And it is it's got Rock You on it. Give me an R. Give me an O. Give me a C. Give me a K. What you got, Amanda?
Rock.
And what you gonna do?
Roll.
No, Rock You. There you go. Very nice. All right, cool. Oh yeah, speaking of the Grateful Dead, we do have some stickers tonight again. We forgot to do the stickers last Thursday night. That is a Grateful Dead. If you're interested in the Grateful Dead sticker, I have the black, and then I have the red Grateful Dead. If either of those tickle your fancy. We also had the Cypress Hill earlier. In the new vinyl, we have a white Cypress Hill sticker. These are $5 each, and you can put them on the front or the back, meaning they can stick like that, or they can stick like that if my hand was transparent, which it's not. Or is it? Those are both white on the Cypress Hill. And then Zeppelin. I got some Zeppelin ones as well. I got a red Zeppelin. You see what I did there accidentally? No, it wasn't. A red Zeppelin, and I got a black Zeppelin. But obviously everybody loves the red Zeppelin. You love Red Zeppelin? I love Red Zeppelin too. So some stickers there if anybody's interested in that and those bad boys. I'm going to put Madonna to the side. And who puts Madonna to the side? Nobody puts Baby in a Cage or whatever the line is from Dirty Dancing. But we're putting Madonna to the side. Rebecca is going to grab the Naked Eyes. I love that record. It is such a good record. Just like everybody kind of, let's call it what it is. Everybody SHITs on the Flock of Seagulls record. It is so good. All right. Peyton's going to grab the black Zeppelin. Cool. Thank you, Peyton. So there you go. All right. Let me see what else is in here. Oh, I have another Pink Floyd. This is $34. It's a VG++ copy. It is the Piper at the Gates. And then the other one. This is, a Nice Pair. That's what I think this one is called. With the, it's the unedited cover. So you got the little naughty image there. You got the little naughty image there that we've covered up for our friends at Facebook and X and at YouTube. So we're being really good. So you're going to love us all night and all day and for the rest of time. Yes, Facebook? Exactly. Yes, YouTube? Yes. Yes, X? Yes. Okay, cool. $34, a VG++ OG copy on that one.
Addison was trying to clean this. We missed it.
Oh, sorry, Addison. Addison, well, there you go. You don't have to wait then. So Addison's going to grab the Madonna for $24. Love that record from Madonna. She was just not to. Well, I'm gonna do the pun. She was in the groove then. Of course, that's not on there, but still, it's so good.
Audience first for Pink Floyd. What's the price on Power Station?
Power Station was 19 on the Power Station record. So there you go. Nice copy on that one. I'm gonna nitpick it. It's like nitpicking. Looks like somebody might have put a price sticker there once that got peeled off. So there's a little residue right there over the O. And there's a little bit of small, tiny creases off the spine. Once again, you can't really see them, but I can if I look at them really closely. But I want to let you know. All right, cool. Jorge is first on the Pink Floyd. Sig is also interested in the Pink Floyd at 34, a VG++ copy. This is Bryan Adams, another Bryan Adams record. This is $19. This is Reckless, a U.S. press from 1985. No, 84 that record came out. $19 if anybody's interested in that one.
SK's gonna take the power station.
All right, SK going to grab the Power Station. Thank you, SK. Love that record by John Andy. Addison asking about the Heart record that was in the Encore. Oh, okay, Magazine. There you go. That is that was back here. Where's the Heart? There it is. That's Heart Magazine. So I'm unfamiliar with this Heart record. I know of it. It's got a clip corner. It's a VG++ copy. It's $14. The track list is Heartless, Devil Delight, Just the Wine, Without You, Magazine, Hear Song, Mother Earth Blues, and I've Got the Music in Me. Wait, is this live? Oh, I think this is live. So there you go. Engineered, but recorded at Mushroom Studios. Well, maybe some of it, but some of it I was also recorded live, like Mother Earth Blues was apparently. Remixed at Sea West Studios. So this would have come out in 78-ish. Yeah, 1978. This was released from Heart. So there you go. $14 if you're interested in that one.
We're just gonna defer to Sig.
All right, Sig is at 40 on the Pink Floyd. Jorge is going to defer. Thank you very much for your interest there. I appreciate it. Very nice. All right, and then let's keep going. The Bryan Adams is at 19. That is Reckless. Featured the Grateful Dead. What are we up to? Oh, Helix we left off at. Well, let me grab an Iron Butterfly Inagata Davida in excellent condition. If you're looking to go OG baby, $14. Pretty nice copy from back in the day. Thick as a Brick from Jethro Tull for $9. VG plus copy on this one. Got the full newspaper. That is Journey Escape for $19, a VG plus copy. There's some wear along the spine, but not too bad. Other than that, it presents pretty well. Seems like we have that record every night for some reason. Maybe we do. They sold a lot of copies of that. Kinks Greatest Hits, $9 in excellent condition, though let's check to make sure it's their greatest hits. Sometimes maybe it's not their greatest hits. Maybe it's other people's greatest hits because I don't recognize any songs on here. So Celluloid Heroes. So there you go. So it's not the Kinks' greatest hits. It's the Kinks doing the greatest hits of others that they love.
Steven's getting the Iron Butterfly.
All right, Steven, going to grab the Iron Butterfly. Very nice. Thank you, Steven. Very cool. And did I do a last call for Sig? I think I did the last call for Sig on the Pink Floyd. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Pink Floyd to Sig. I'm still scouting for that a nice copy of The Wall, an OG copy for you, Sig. Trust me, it's not easy to find a really nice copy. So, but you're in my thoughts. There you go. Heartless is a great song, Ed says. So there you go. Very nice. All right, I'm going to do a last call on Bryan Adams at 19. This is Brothers in Arms from Dire Straits for 19 as well, a VG++ copy of one of their best albums. And now that I've done a last call on Bryan Adams, I'm going to put Bryan to the side. Thank you, Bryan, for hanging out with us tonight. This is Johnny Kemp. It is in excellent condition. This is $19. And this is what? Secrets of Flying by Johnny Kemp. So there you go. I think this looks like a Just Got Paid is on here. I think I know that song. Very nice. All right, cool. All right, let's keep going on this crate. Where did I leave off? For the Kinks. Julian Lennon with Valet. That is a VG++ copy for $19. Wait, for $9. $9. Too Late for Goodbyes on there. Obviously. Oh, Say You're Wrong and Valet, however you say that. This is Michael Anderson. When I pulled this, I thought this was Morrissey at first. Yeah, he's cultivated. There is one guy in the music industry, Michael Anderson, who has cultivated the Morrissey look, and it's this guy. This is still sealed, and it's Sound Alarm, and it is $9. If anybody's interested. This is Joni Mitchell. That is $9 for a VG++ copy of Court and Spark.
Steven is getting the
Julian Lennon. All right, cool, Steven. Thank you. Steven's going to grab the Julian Lennon.
Do we have a fast one?
Not sure. I don't know. I think Jason is just teasing me about my incredible talent that is holding up records. And that's about it. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the Dire Straits and the Johnny Kemp. Oh, Motley Crue. Theater of Pain, baby. There's a little crease up in the upper left-hand corner that extends. There's a couple creases that extend that away. It is a VG Plus copy. It's $34 for Theater of Pain if you're interested. There is a little saw cut here as well. So this thing's, and other than that, it looks great. I mean, it kind of actually looks great. It's just we got a lot of notes on this one. So that's $34. Theater of Pain from Motley Crue. If you're interested, this is Principle of Moments by Mr. Robert Plant for $9. Excellent condition. Is Big Log on here? No. Yes, Big Log is on here. And more importantly, In the Mood is on there. As I am in the mood for a melody, I'm also in the mood for the Pinups, who are featured as $9 in excellent condition. There you go. Oh my goodness, that is definitely the 80s, isn't it? I remember that hair. Who had that hair? There was somebody on TV that had that hair. Was she on, what was the Waitress show that was like in syndication? Anybody remember that? That I think the girl from Wings was on that previously. Anyways, I digress.
Motley is going to go to Addison.
Addison's going to grab the Motley Crue. Very nice, Addison. Thank you. Cool. Thank you. All right. I'm going to pull the Dire Straits at 19. Thank you. And the Johnny Kemp at 19. And the last choice of the night is Wham. That is for $24. This is this music from the Edge of Heaven? Yes, it is. In excellent condition, still in the shrink. $24 on that one if you're interested in a little George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. All right, let's keep going here. This is, I did the Robert Plant already. What am I doing? The Pinups. Oh, the Stones, baby. This is Dirty Work by the Stones, $9 with Harlem Shuffle on it. And One Hit to the Body. Very nice. Yes, with Big Generator for $14, a VG++ copy. That is a great 80s record from Yes. 10 years after, Stonehenge, man. VG++ for $9. Two Broke Girls. No, it wasn't that. It was like an 80s show where they kind of worked in a it was like a fancy dining room, like in a skyscraper. And I don't remember that show, though. What was that called? It was like in syndication only. It wasn't like on ABC, NBC, CBS, or Fox. So there you go.
Stones is going to Steven.
All right, Steven's going to grab the Stones. Very nice, Steven. Thank you. The Wham record, Edge of Heaven, is $24 if anybody's interested in that one. This is George Thorogood with Bad to the Bone. Ba-da-da-da-da. That is in excellent condition, and it is $14. And yeah, it has Bad to the Bone on it. So there you go. I saw George just celebrated, I think it's like his 78th birthday the other day. So happy birthday, George. Stormfront by Billy Joel. A little ring wire on that one, but a hard Billy Joel record to find. That's $59. A VG++ copy on that one. That is Timbuk 3. Greetings from, Timbuk 3. That is $9 a VG++ copy because the future is so bright. I got to wear shades. It's a living. Thank you, Richard. That's what it was. Very nice. Richard's now the big winner tonight. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. And Stephen wants the GT, which is George Thorogood. Nice, Stephen. Stephen scored some cherry stuff there. Ann Gillian was in that, right? And wasn't there the young blonde that was on Wings? I think she was on that show. I think everybody, she was like basically, I guess Meg Ryan. I was going to say she was kind of a poor man's Meg Ryan, but Meg Ryan was on Charles in Charge, which was a syndicated show as well at the time. So there you go. All right, cool. Let's see. Where'd we leave off? We left off with Uriah Heep, baby. That album cover scares me. That's $9 a VG++ copy for Uriah Heep. That is Nancy Wilson, Today, Tomorrow, and Forever. $9 a VG++ copy for Nancy. And Midnight Oil, Out Where the River Flows. That is $39, a U.S. press from 1988 of Diesel and Dust. And that is that a gatefold? Yeah, that is a gatefold as well. So with Beds Are Burning on that one. Crystal Bernard, thank you, Richard. Richard scoring everything there. James is going to get the Uriah Heep. Oh, James wants the Uriah Heep, huh? Oh, now that I'm frightened of this, I guess that's not so bad. Very nice. Thank you, James. And cowbell for Richard. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Yeah, maybe. Why not? Let me go grab the cowbell. All right, Richard is going to get a. It's a living plus Crystal Bernard. Yeah, she was cute as a button. She probably still is cute as a button, but here you go. You ready for it? You ready for the cowbell? Here it comes. Very nice. Wow. Hey, sometimes subtlety is the greatest form of compliment, maybe?
SK's going to get the Midnight Oil.
All right, SK going to grab the Midnight Oil. Nice. Love that record. SK grabs the Diesel and Dust. Thank you. Appreciate it. Or like Kazoo. Oh, come on now. What? You remember, speaking, Kazoo would be kind of fun. What was the name of the Fred Flintstone's imaginary friend? Wasn't his name like Kazoo or something like that? I don't know. The most inane, see, this is why Jen was telling me the other night, when I brought up Mackenzie Phillips for no reason at all, just said her name aloud. She says, this is why I can't keep up with you, because you're insane. I'm like, yeah, I know, sorry. Electric Light Orchestra, a little Jeff Lynne there. That is $9, a VG++ copy. The jacket, yeah, it's got a little wear on, as you can see, but the record's in good shape. This is Rihanna, Talk That Talk, in excellent condition. That is $19 for Rihanna. That is a gatefold. Let's see. Do I know any of the Rihanna songs off of this one? Let's see. Talk That Talk featuring Jay-Z.
We Found Love.
We Found Love?
Yeah.
Oh, do I know that song?
Yeah, I mean, you should.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. I know that song.
You want to know who wrote that song?
Mutt Lange.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. All right, Taylor. I saw something trending on social media today that it was the 5th anniversary of the Man video.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? 5th anniversary. Who cares?
What?
I don't know.
I'm so bothered by it.
I don't know. It's just like weird. I'm not really bothered by it. I'm just having some fun with it.
They do that for like most music videos or albums. Just Taylor Nation will post like, "Oh, happy anniversary to this."
Ah, yes. Oh, Pat with the Great Gazoo, wasn't it? Yeah, the Great Gazoo, and then John with the Great Gazoo as well, and Denise with the Great Kazoo, or Gozo, the Great Kazoo. Yeah, that's what it was. There you go. Ah, yeah, Fred Flintstone's imaginary friend. Yeah, that was my theory of anything in the 80s, late 70s, 80s. Whenever a TV show would start going sideways and the ratings would start going down, they start adding kids. You know, Leonard DiCaprio on Growing Pains. You had the kid on Facts of Life and all kinds of stuff like that.
Is Umbrella on that? No.
I don't think Umbrella is on that. I'm pretty sure it's not. I would have noticed that. No, Umbrella is not on this record. So there you go. All right, cool. Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. This is music on. No, this is a Vinyl Me Please release. It is $19 on yellow vinyl for a little Buck Owens. This is David Bowie with what record is this? I know this record. I forget it. Yeah. Anyways, there's some wear on the cover. It's $19. It is in excellent condition on the vinyl, though the cover is, I mean, it looks pretty good, but there is some issues with it. So keep that in mind.
SK's getting Rihanna.
All right. SK gonna grab the Rihanna. Thank you, SK. Appreciate it. Very nice. I like to say very nice. Have you noticed that? I think we need to do a sticker that says very nice on it. And then you can put it wherever you want on your person. All right. Let me keep going on this stuff. And then I'll recap. And then, oh, yeah. Sorry, George. I've been leaving George up here all night. And it is what it is. Tito was second on the Rihanna. This is, okay. So let's finish this one out. The David Bowie. Is that, I want to say Tonight? Low? Something like that. I don't know. This is Jefferson Starship, or Jefferson Airplane, sorry. $9 in excellent condition with the little fold out. Long John Silver. The Romantics in Heat for $14 with I Here. The Secrets That You Keep When You're Talking in Your Sleep. This is Michael Stanley Band. Excellent condition, $9 for North Coast. Gotta love the stash. I bet you he was like the Yankees. No facial hair in the band except for me. That could have been George Steinbrenner, and that could have been the rest of the Yankees. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, Mickey Rivers, Bucky Dent. I'm changing time frames here in the 70s and 80s, but I get it. Maybe a little Paul O'Neill, and then finally Joe Girardi. How about that? Cool. I didn't see anybody with steroids, so Alex Rodriguez not in that picture.
Travis Mullen wants the book.
All right, Travis wants the Buck Owens. Travis, make sure if you haven't, create an account at Rock This Town Records. That's really simple to do. That's all we need from you, but we'll pull that. And in the meantime, you can create an account. Just need your first name, last name, email address, and shipping address, unless you're local. Well, even if you're local, we probably need that. And then we send out invoices every Friday. Shipping is a flat rate of $7, whether you buy one record or 40. And we're good there. And then once you let us know you've created an account, boom, it'll be official. And welcome to the party. As Bruce Willis once said, I could say, welcome to the party, pal. So Travis, meet everybody. Everybody, this is Travis. We always love making new friends. And Amanda and Casey hanging out with me as well tonight. This is the Monkees with Head. Wow. $14. That's like a mirror, man. The Monkees. What else we got in here? Steve Winwood. That is that Roll With It? I think that's Roll With It. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it is Roll With It. Thank you. That is $14, a VG++ copy on that one. And then this is Heart for $19, a VG, an excellent copy on the 1985 record. My favorite Heart record. Jimi Hendrix, Rainbow Bridge, original motion picture soundtrack for $14, a VG++ copy on that one. We do have some Hendrix stickers as well. If anybody's interested in Hendrix, we're busting out all the old farts tonight. We got Zeppelin, we got Grateful Dead. I've got a black Jimi Hendrix sticker. It goes on the front or the back, meaning that you can stick it that way or you can stick it that way, like on a window. And then I've got a silver Hendrix. Oh, fancy. There you go. A couple more black. And then a red Hendrix, if anybody's interested in those stickers. Those are $5 each. Cool.
What's the price on the Romantics? Stephen is getting it.
The Romantics is $14, and Stephen's going to grab that in excellent condition. Thank you, Stephen. All right. And then finishing out the stuff from tonight, this is I did the Hendrix Culture Club Color by Numbers. It's got a little ring wear. It is $19, but the vinyl is in excellent condition. For a Karma Chameleon, it's a Miracle, Church of the Poison Mind. And then Foreigner Head Games, $14, a VG++ copy on that one. With Dirty White Boy, Women, Head Games, of course. And then last but not least, the great Gloria Esteban. This is Into the Light. It is in excellent condition. It is $19, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Very cool. Man, seems like it took me a long time to get through that crate tonight. I don't know why, but it just seems like it took me a long time. But maybe
full.
Yeah, it's very full, I guess. So there you go. And we've been having a good time tonight. Like we always like to have a good time. Maybe I should concentrate more on the records, but sometimes you got to stop and you got to smell the roses.
I think you did good on time.
There you go. Cool. All right, let me recap this crate really quick, and then we'll let me recap this stuff really fast, and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to hand that to Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. So that is, and then I'm going to switch this down a little bit.
And then Addison wants the Foreigner.
Okay, Addison's going to grab the Foreigner. Thank you. Oh, that was right. And here, somewhere, there it is. Head Games. Thank you, Addison. Appreciate it. All right, so that is Jay-Z Linkin Park Collision Course. That is the Record Store Day version from 2014. That is Fleetwood Mac, an OG copy for $19, still in the shrink. Bryan Adams for $19. Dire Straits for $19. Brothers in Arms, these are all OGs. Johnny Kemp, $19. Wham, Edge of Heaven for $24. That is Candlemass Live in 2000 for $24 as well. Talk Talk, OG. For $24, It's My Life. After 7 for $24. Gloria Estefan for $19. Culture Club $19. Jimi Hendrix $14. Heart $19. Steve Winwood $14. The Monkees $14. Michael Stanley Band is $9. So is Jack Jefferson Airplane. David Bowie's $19. ELO is 9, and so is Nancy Wilson. Timbuktu as well. Billy Joel, Stormfront, 59. You know who might be looking for this record? Maybe is the Cowboy.
Eric?
Yeah. So I know he's a big Billy Joel fan. So there you go. Stonehenge, that is 9. That is
Linkin Park price.
yes, 14. Oh, Linkin Park is 199. So $199. It's the 2014 Record Store Day release on blue transparent vinyl. There is no DVD with it though, but still, it's a really hard record to find. The Pinups is 9. Robert Plant is 9. That is Joni Mitchell for 9. Michael Anderson for 9. Cultivated the Morrissey look. The Kinks at 9. Journey at 19. Jethro Tull at 9. That is Helix with Rock You, 24. Big Chill 9. Grateful Dead 24. Heart 14. Supremes and Diana Ross for 14. Jay Giles Band for 14. Huey Lewis 19. Daryl Hall and John Oates 14. Led Zeppelin Reissue for 24. Hard Habit to Break by our friends in Chicago. Chicago 17. 14. Jethro Tull 9. Night Ranger Japanese Press of Big Life for 24. Excellent condition there. Cargo is 19. Best of Buffalo Springfield 9. The Stones 29. That is on clear vinyl reissue from about 13 years ago. And the Cars Heartbeat City for 19. Oh my God. I made it through. Very nice. All right. Tom says, are you able to see if you can get that live Pantera again? No, it's not. It's just like kind of one of those one and done pressings, unfortunately, Paul. I don't know what I'm saying. Tom, that's kind of a one and done. I did look it up to see if that is actually in print anywhere, and it is not.
And Travis went for Ranger.
All right. Travis going to grab the Night Ranger. Very nice. That is Night Ranger Big Life. Cool. And we good on Travis? All right, cool. Hey, George. Have a great weekend. Yes, indeed, Rebecca. Our thoughts are with Rebecca and Chris, and yeah, keep rocking. Okay, so Travis says you're going to go fill out the information. Just create an account at Rock This Town Records. Really simple to do. Just hit the little kind of pseudo person looking guy up in the upper left-hand corner, or right-hand corner, actually. So there you go. Cool. All right. The new vinyl. There you go. We had some new vinyl that was super cool, including, let me recap some of the stuff that was in the front, because that had specifically some newer stuff. Soul Coughing, $42.99. That is the 30th anniversary reissue that just came out. The used, with the alternate cover now, redesigned cover, which is super cool, is in my opinion better than the original one, but that's just me. And then yeah, I guess that's about it. The Motorhead had sold, and a bunch of other stuff sold. Richard, thank you for being our cheerful Svengali that has a cheerful mental hold on us to tell us it was It's a Living, the show that I was trying to remember, and the Great Gazoo or whatever from the Flintstones. So all right, cool. I got to go figure out that Metallica record that I was showing off, because that's not the record I thought I bought from the guy. So hopefully he didn't pull a fast one on me when I bought that one Metallica at 45 RPM. So
What's the price on the Extreme?
the Extreme, that is $44.99. It's a music on vinyl release of Pornography with yeah, that album cooks, man. I mean, yeah, you got the ballady stuff on there with Wholehearted, which I actually heard on the way into the store today. I love that song. And then More Than Words, but those are really good songs too. And then of course you got the Decadence Dance, and never remember the other monster track on there where our friend Nuno just lights it up, baby. Cool. All right, hey James, you guys have a good night as well. And I think we're gonna probably jump out of here, right? We good to go? Travis, you'll create the account. Let us know if you have any issues. Just send us a DM on Facebook, because I think Travis was on Facebook. Yep, that's right. Jorge, you have a good night. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. We'll be back next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is 5 Arizona time. And yeah, tomorrow the store. I'll be here in the morning. Jen might be here in the morning too. We'll see. And then Casey and Amanda have the con tomorrow, as they say on Star Trek. And then on Saturday, I guess Sandy is back from Los Angeles. And Sandy and Amanda will be in the store. And then Sandy will be here on Sunday. So 10 to 5 tomorrow. That's the store hours on Friday and Saturday. Hey, Michael, thank you. Shane, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us again. And yeah, we good, Casey? How was our friend up in Canada tonight? A little sketchy, but still not too bad. Good to have you back tonight. And yeah, take care, everybody. Thank you, Amanda. We'll see you next week or this weekend.